Write your life and create your reality. Writing is so powerful. Writing, we can express, we can come up with these beautiful stories from our imagination. In my YouTube channel, there's a playlist of some of my own spiritual poetry. If you haven't seen them, please. And with that, how can we write to co-create our reality? You see, we are creators. We co-create with this world. When people say what this world is, it's destiny or free will, and I think it's a combination of both. But in terms of how we see the world is how we've been conditioned, what's been our experience, what is stored in our subconscious mind, which stores everything that's happened to us. Perhaps our subconscious has stored things from long ago, from our ancestors, or from, if there are such a thing as past lives, who's to say? But the subconscious mind, everything's there. You want to make those changes in life, you got to get into the subconscious. That is through trance states, through hypnosis, through our self-talk, because we're very suggestible to ourselves. So going into a trance state to reprogram the subconscious mind, by putting the critical conscious mind to sleep, we get into the subconscious and we make changes at the core level. But on top of that, along with this hypnosis, it's the self-talk. Throughout our day, we're going through levels of trance, and in these levels of trance, we're more receptive sometimes, especially in the evening. So how you talk to yourself, what you say to yourself. But another little known way into the subconscious is through our writing. Now, writing again it's a beautiful hobby to have. You can write stories or poetry. You can express yourself sometimes better than you could verbally. But along with creative writing, subconscious writing. When we use, again, the body is subconscious. It's said that our body is subconscious. Our emotions are felt in the body first, and then we put a thought or they become an idea. So, especially our hands, right? The left hand goes directly to the right brain, and the right hand is the left brain. Our hands are direct vessels to the mind. And what we write can create positive impact into our reality. I break it into two sections. First of all, just positive affirmations. And if you use a mobile phone and you're using both thumbs and you're typing away, or you're on a computer typing, you're using both hands, left and right brain. But it's also powerful just to use your writing hand and write in cursive. If you know cursive, a lot of people these days don't, but cursive is more creative. It flows more. It opens up the mind a bit more subconsciously. Or even if you print, the point is to write. And again, first, positive affirmations in the present tense. Not I will be this or I will be that, but you are that now. Even if you feel you're not, if you, for example, you're dealing with a health issue and you say, I am healthy, the key is to get your mind to work in the direction that you'd like it to go, to have your mind work for you, your subconscious mind to manifest what you'd like to create. Again, one of the truths is that the subconscious mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. The subconscious mind also is the language of symbolism and very simple words. Again, think of your subconscious mind in terms of talking to the subconscious as you're talking to your 8-year-old self. Childlike, simple. When you give yourself positive affirmations, whether you verbalize them or you write them down, I am happy. I am at peace. I feel good. I have energy. Present tense, simple. Because again, I always like to remind people, one of the keys of balance, of harmony, is accepting those things you cannot change in life, but taking positive action in the things you can change. What we all have the power to change is how we react to the world, how we react to the experiences, to the things that make us happy and those things that make us sad. How do we react? How do we accept them? And again, change the things you can change. And that is through your self-talk and what you write, using the power of writing, again, to go into that subconscious mind. Now, along with positive affirmations in the present tense, write those things that as if they've already happened. What do I mean by that? Again, our subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality and imagination. So write things that you'd like to manifest as if they already happened. So for example, I'm so grateful to have passed my test in school. It feels great to have lost those 30 pounds. Write these things down as if they were real and true, and your mind, with time, will move towards creating the reality that you create through your writing, through your thoughts, through your beliefs. What people say is placebo, I say is co-creation. It's the magic of this life where we play with it. We don't take it so serious, and we are the authors of this experience of your own personal story. What is the story you want to write? I wrote a poem about that, about movies and how our life is a movie, but our life's also a book. It could be a book that's full of excitement and also peace and joy and happiness. And sometimes there's those things that happen that are challenging, but this is a full life. The life of each one of us needs to live because it's our own unique destiny. You also have the power to manifest through belief, through consistency, through trust, through love. That's a story that I manifest. Not always to perfection, but again, there's perfection in the imperfection, in the acceptance and the love. Make your life a beautiful love story and write that life with your whole soul. Thank you for your time. Peace, balance, and harmony to you, and I'll see you in the next video.